Ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen any of our ads in the past, you probably know that Mike, right here, won a custom Jeep Wrangler from our company. As we launch our new membership program, we will be giving away this Mastercraft plus $10,000 in cash. For the first 100 members who sign up, you will get a free gift. So click that link right now.
We're live.
And go
Are
sign
the viewers
up.
live? They're live. We're live. Welcome in to the Rowboat Show. This is episode 3. And this is episode 3A, meaning this is our first 4th of July episode. Talking about 4th of July topics today. I'm Josh, Jacob, and Shmev, and this is the Rowboat Show. Remember, go sign up for the new membership, rowboatcode.com. As soon as we get 100 members, if we're not there already, we're going to launch a giveaway for the boat we are currently sitting on, a Mastercraft valued close to, we should look it up, very close to 100 grand. We'll be doing a giveaway for it. Go sign up, become a member today. A lot of benefits. Lots of benefits there. Drink of choice tonight, boys?
Miller Lattes.
Miller Lattes.
Right out of Wisconsin.
Just the classic chill beer. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy.
4th of July. What is everybody, thoughts?
I believe in the 4th of July. You believe in the firework? I believe in it all. It's a great holiday.
It's probably one of my favorite holidays, and it is drastically underrated.
I would agree.
Think about kaboom.
Kaboom. Dude, fireworks are so cool.
Oh.
So expensive, though. Well, now they are.
Well, not when you grew up with a semi-trailer full of them.
That's true. Yeah, we yelled fire in the hole a lot as children. Our grandfather at one point in time, probably 10, 15 years ago? Probably 15 at this point.
No, not that. Probably 10 years.
We were lighting them off at 10 or 12.
I'd be
lining them up.
It's 15.
15 years then.
15 years ago, our grandfather probably bought, I don't know.
He bought a semi-trailer.
A semi-trailer full of fireworks.
We still
bottle
have some.
rockets, big ones, small ones, cakes. And then
Dynamite.
he gave all his grandkids torches instead of lighters to light all the fireworks.
There's a reason in our area now you have to get a firework permit for the day to light off. Because growing up there wasn't one, so it didn't matter what time of the morning it was. It was 6 a.m. and we were down there just...
The other thing was, we didn't just launch them like 4th of July weekend. It was a whole summer event for us. Every time we came to the lake, Grandpa, you got any fireworks for us? Yeah. And he loved it.
Oh, yeah, the amount of firecrackers that we lit in our hands and threw.
I remember, I'll start off with a story.
We'd play war. We would mound up dirt, and we would sit there and just, grenade throw firecrackers over the top and just try to hit one of each other. It was like Battleship, but in real life.
If you could toss them back, you'd get one tossed at you, and then you got to be really quick and try to toss it back before it explodes.
Don't light the short fuse.
Yeah. Yikes. So here's one story. Brian, our oldest brother, he's not here. He used to hate the noise that fireworks made. So I don't remember what the heck we were lighting. Actually, yeah, we can't share what we were doing. But it involved bottle rockets and firecrackers. And I lit a bottle rocket and dropped it down a tube, and then we would wait for it to come shooting out of the tube. And I yelled fire in the hole. As I yelled fire in the hole, Brian lit a firecracker, but then kept it in his hand to plug his ears. So plugged his ears and the firecracker went off right in his hand, in his ear. Luckily, it wasn't like a whole pack. It was just the one. It was just the one single one, and it was a short fused one. Yeah, you shouldn't give 12-year-olds bottle rockets.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We used to launch them at the boats driving by.
We did. It was bad. It was awesome.
You'd get the sand angle just right. You'd pack the sand down, and then you'd put your bottle rocket on there, and it would be angled, about 35 degrees, and you just wait for a pontoon to come cruising by. And
the screechers.
Yeah,
it was always the
the
screechers. You'd light the screechers on the ground. They'd skip across the water.
The Whistling Bees, I think it was called. Whistling Bees.
I think you're right on that.
Every once in a while, you get lucky and you nail an aluminum pontoon, so the pop would be really loud.
That's right.
I don't think we ever hit
Yes,
one.
it was always
We
our
hit a
own
couple.
pontoon.
We hit a couple,
I mean,
or we're very close. But yeah, so if you're on Long Lake and you're hearing this, we apologize for the lack of our parental supervision because it clearly wasn't our fault,
Wasn't our fault.
no, we're just having fun.
and we promise not to do it again.
You needed a new pontoon anyways.
The goal that we always had was to light a whole package of bottle rockets off before running away. And I don't know if did we ever succeed at that?
Yeah, 'cause
Eventually,
they'd
as we
have them
got
saran
older,
wrapped.
we just stayed there and held the torch continuously while the things went off.
Yeah, but when you're young, yeah. I'm talking like when we just started. I mean, that was the goal. Set a whole.
Yeah, 8
Package.
years old. You guys probably started at 8 years old.
Yeah, we were pretty young.
And another thing we did, we'd take the bottle rockets.
We were young enough, Josh, that it hurt to squeeze the trigger of the torch. Like it actually took physical force.
2 hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
We would line up. We had the biggest beach on the lake by far, and we'd take them all out of the package and line bottle rockets across the whole beach, and we'd run down with a torch and light them all off. It was great.
Yeah, and it was all hours of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it was first thing in the morning to middle of the night.
Absolutely epic.
Sparkler bombs, though. That was something I didn't know about until I was older, 4th of July, Evan. My buddy, apparently, well, I guess I shouldn't say apparently. It is true. But I didn't think about I was like, you're lying. Like, I've done everything with fireworks, and I never heard of a sparkler bomb. But if you take a package of sparklers and you wrap them around with electrical tape, I shouldn't be telling this.
Don't do this. Listen, but don't do it.
But and then you leave one sparkler sticking up about an inch. That's the one you light. I wasn't notified this until after the fact, so I had them all even. But you light them, they blow up and it's a big blow up. So there I am. I was like, well, I gotta test this out. And now I'm at 20 years old, but you still have that little kid in you. And so I wrapped this whole thing up with electrical tape, and my buddy's like, yeah, now you just light it and run. And so I'm like trying to light it, but they're all bundled together. So when it finally lit, it lit the whole thing. And I don't know if you guys have ever like put like 2 or 3 sparklers together, but they like contribute to each other and they like burn faster. Well, when you do a whole bundle wrapped tight with electrical tape, I don't know, it compresses, but I mean it was very, very loud boom. And I thought I lost my hand.
Yeah, not bright.
Needless to say, none of us had a firework injury. That was like
No,
bad.
I can't think of anything that.
Eyes are good.
But I mean,
fingers
most
are
of the
good.
stuff we weren't dumb enough to.
I mean, Jacob and I had bottle rocket
Wars.
bores.
I know, but bottle rockets won't. I mean, they could take your eye out, but they're not gonna.
That's not an important part
It's
of the
pretty
body.
rare. It's pretty rare that they would do that. That's not a big explosion. We were smart enough, with the big fireworks to just light one at a time and run. Our grandpa too, we had really big ones that you throw down a tube. And when he bought them, they gave him a bunch of like cardboard tubes. But after they were pretty, I think those were terribly designed, dangerous. They're like cardboard tubes with giant like fireworks that you would see at a 4th of July like firework event. And we would launch them and launch them and launch them, and then go to cardboard tubes, and eventually the cardboard tube would wear out. And the thing, yeah, if the thing would not, it would launch out of there, but it wouldn't launch up in the air because it wouldn't come out the tube. So he fabricated like heavy duty metal tubes for us to launch these fireworks out
Still
of.
got those.
Oh yeah, we'll launch some.
Do you think they still make the parachute one? The
Oh, yeah.
parachute man?
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
good one.
That was a great firework.
That was a good firework. We
always
should get those.
always got stuck in the tree. I think Rowboat should sponsor a fireworks show out here on Long Lake this year.
If more people would sign
Thoughts?
up. If more people would sign up, absolutely.
What if we did a 3 contribution. Rowboat, Lundy Lawn Care, Rooted.
Let's do it.
With Grandpa's fireworks. so it's
free.
Yeah, so it's free. We'll just put the show on. I wonder how many are still up there.
It's not a lot.
Well,
We found
there's
a
lot of
bunch.
small stuff.
There's
We
a
found
lot
a
of small
bunch cleaning the
stuff.
cottage out.
Yeah, that was safe.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, good stories though. Good 4th of July stories.
let us know your 4th of July craziest stories.
Yep.
We want to hear them. We want to read them.
I'm
Parade?
there's a lot of drinking ones out there.
Yeah. But fortunately, I don't think we have too many drinking related 4th of July. And we always spent it either boating and
Getting
hanging around.
thrown off tubes.
Yeah, that's
If you
4th of July weekend on a lake. Love it or hate it?
hate it.
You hate it?
Well, no. Love it. Hate boating.
Agreed.
Hate taking boats out.
Agreed.
You can't
But
do
it
anything.
is the most fun day to pull tubers is 4th of July weekend.
Just
Because
wreck people.
All the wake boats are out. All the jet ski boats are out. I mean, there's a ton of waves. There's a ton going on. I mean, last year it was like 3 wake boats out here tubing. And we were all just making waves for each other and whipping them into each other's waves.
Poor
and-
kids. I don't tube anymore. Hurts. Done. Over it. I'll drive the boat.
I think I'm a pretty good tuber. You and I are pretty
Yeah,
dang
we got
good
a lot
tubers.
of lot of hours on a tube.
Oh gosh, our uncle would pull us.
He would send people to the moon.
He had no mercy.
To the moon.
No mercy.
None. Do you remember when we were, I don't know if you were here for this, Jacob. It was when the Geldens were up.
Yeah. When we had the 8 tuber.
We had 8 tubers. He had a, it wasn't a wake boat. What was it? It was a Mastercraft, high-powered Mastercraft.
That was the Maristar.
Maristar. It was a Maristar. Beautiful boat.
Yeah.
And he hooked up 8 of us kids on tubes. And he stuck a 4-person tube in the middle and 2 singles on one side.
No, he had the double tube.
Double? There was
We
a
had
double?
the 4, the 2,
2 people were single tubes, though. I know
and
that.
then there was 2 singles, so it was 10.
All I know is I remember at one point in time being on either the double or the quad tube, and one of the guys on the single tube literally flew over everybody else.
That was the day that Brian almost broke his neck.
Yeah, he had whiplash, serious whiplash. Tyler was hurt. Somebody had a
Started with 10, ended with 6 in good health.
yeah, and like they were probably somewhat of serious injuries. I know somebody had a concussion. Multiple swim trunks were
Broken ropes,
Submerged
lost,
to the
submerged,
broken tubes, broken ropes to the tubes.
and then that was Uncle Dan. Good for you, but I think that was a little dangerous because he would keep going. 4 people would be bobbing in the water,
Yeah.
and he'd be running the boat around full tilt, bobbing and weaving through us
Until everybody was off.
until everybody was off. And he literally got everybody off.
And it was 10 minutes to go pick everybody up because they were floating
Ropes and tubes are
bobbers all
tangled.
over the lake.
Well, the other thing is like the 4-person tube, once the guys in the single fell off, the single one's just flying around, smoking people.
Oh yeah, and they're not light either.
Not when
They
you're
hit
getting
you.
whipped
So
into
think,
it.
so think about all those ropes and all those empty tubes, and nobody got like hurt. And Josh pulls one tuber one year, and
Yeah.
gives her the nastiest rope burn.
I was so scared.
Oh, it could have been so bad.
That was scary.
What even happened?
Sorry, Addie.
What do you,
We apologize. I
'Cause
know
with
you're
tu- with-
okay and
with-
it's all okay,
with
but
tubing, you have to, like, the biggest thing about tubing is you got to keep the rope tight. And the one time, literally,
even know.
Josh didn't keep the rope tight. There was an empty tube and it had slack in the line, and she got underneath it, and the rope was like right here. And Josh seen it and threw it in reverse, like just hammered it in reverse.
all
but it
full
was,
tilt. Had
but
to
it
be
was-
so bad for the boat.
It was too late. The rope tightened up and just. I mean, it was
scary.
like cutting butter through her skin. It was nasty.
It healed though.
It did heal. No
Like-
scar.
I'm pretty sure. No, I haven't
Yeah.
talked to her in a while, but I'm pretty sure that it's all okay.
Gross.
That freaked me out.
She come up crying and legs all nasty, skin ripped off.
Tough.
Bill,
He was ready to go again, though.
tough.
Oh, I mean,
He was ready to go again. I'm like, nope, I'm not driving the boat. Yeah. Things will happen.
yeah. I
What
think.
about you guys? Anybody? What's your comment? Your worst experience on a tube? I'm sure there's been some nasty ones.
Mine-
They've outlawed some tubes.
Yes, the flying tube.
The flying
I always
tubes.
wanted to try one.
Of course we did. I want to try one
I
with
still wanna
fireworks
try
on
one.
it.
Yeah. Lighting bottle rockets off.
We should launch one from the Mastercraft. Big old 4-banger.
Right off the teak deck.
Take a sweet photo, post it on the Instagram.
Post it on the old TikTok.
Tubing with a Roman candle fight
Epic. Let's film it.
at night. That'd be
Behind the
wild.
scenes video for members.
That
Because
could-
YouTube might take that
could
one
be-
down.
That could be fun.
We'll go to the river for that one.
Yeah, stay away from Long Lake.
Nah, let them talk.
I hope people like us on this. Like,
They do.
they do. For now.
I don't know. I keep getting
now.
welcome to the lake, even though we've grown up here.
Yeah, but nobody recognized the old 85 Galaxy when you bring a bright green Mastercraft, absolute beautiful boat, which we're going to give away, whether we're crazy or not.
Needless to say, I get a ton of compliments on this boat, no matter where I am. This winter we were ice fishing, and a couple that lives on the lake just decided to come walk down and with a glass of wine, and they were just walking the lake, and we got to talking like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, we grew up on this lake. I was like trying to explain to them where we were on the lake, and they're just clueless. So I said, we're the people with the green Mastercraft, and the wife was like, oh, I tell my husband how much I love that boat every time we're out
Oh,
here.
that poor guy.
Yeah. It's sweet.
And he's like, oh, that's you guys. He's like, yeah, that's just a gorgeous boat.
Well, we shopped for... So we launched Rowboat Company, just so everybody has the backstory on this, slightly. We launched Rowboat Company. We did a Jeep giveaway just to kind of learn what to do and what we wanted to do. But the entire business model for Rowboat Company is to give away wake boats. And our goal is to get to a point where we can do one every 3 months. In order to do that, we need, obviously, to sell things. So go sign up for the membership. But that being said, are we recording still?
I think that GoPro
One went dead. We still got the main camera. That being said, we did the Jeep giveaway, but we were shopping for boats for a year and a half, looking for the perfect one to start with, essentially, and found this green Mastercraft. Get this. So I contacted Mastercraft after we bought this boat because I was on their website looking up the models from the 2014 year. This boat, I believe, and so did whoever messaged me back from Mastercraft. Miller Lights, baby. This boat, I believe, was the boat that Mastercraft used in their promotional videos and in their catalog to promote the X10 model back when it came out.
Not just the X10 model. It was the whole X series. Because
No, just the X10 model.
no, because in the
Well, part
in
of
the-
the X series, but yeah.
in the pamphlet, the cover of the
Pamphlet was, this boat.
was this boat, and that covered all the models.
Which completely makes sense because, I mean, obviously the pictures and stuff on Instagram that everybody sees are awesome, but you get this thing in person with the sun hitting it at the right spot on the lake, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. So just go sign up. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. We're really excited to launch the giveaway. Really excited to do it. It's kind of been a dream of mine to get this company going. It's taken a long time, and we're hoping that we'll be able to put more time into it in the future. So sign up at rowboatcode.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel, become a member, all the good stuff. You guys know what to do. You've been on your phones enough.
Dang millennials, let me tell you.
We want to talk about anything else, or wrap up.
I
our
think
4th of
we
July show?
wrap this one up. We'll do another 4th of July episode. We got more stories.
We could do 4th of July on 4th of July.
We could do 4th of July on 4th of July
On
on the Mastercraft.
July 3rd, and then you can air it 4th of July. So you got 12 hours to edit.
I can do that. All right, Jacob, outro.
Thank you for tuning in to the Rowboat Show. These are your hosts, Josh, Jacob, and Evan. We out.
We out.
Peace.